This is Fred Van Allen, First Team Real Estate Christie's. Yes, it's Saturday morning. Little foggy, little nippy. Put your hat on, put your sweater on. Come on down to the farmer's market and get some great stuff. Shop Pomona, eat Pomona, love Pomona. Today we've got oyster mushrooms on sale for $4. Fresh produce right out of the local farms. Eat local, grow local, okay? Farmers Market at Pearl and Garey till 11:30 this morning. As always, we have our artisan crafted bread, day old, tons and tons of it, probably 80 plus different varieties. The varieties change each and every week, but nonetheless there's just tons and tons of great bread here now at Pearl and Garey in Pomona till 11:30 this morning. Come on down. Great produce, oyster mushrooms fresh from the farm. And of course, not only do we have fresh produce, but we've got great handmade gifts and special gifts. So it's not too late to be thinking about Christmas, right? Oh, I hate to say that. Gotta say that. Hashtag shop Pomona, hashtag eat Pomona, hashtag love Pomona. Come on down, you guys. Tony Robbins says the new cancer is sitting, so get off your butt. Come on down to the farmer's market here in Pomona at Pearl and Garey. Sun's coming up, fog's burning off. I was at the St. Regis Hotel for the First Team Real Estate Hall of Fame Awards last night, late, and I'm able to get my butt up and out and about. So you guys come on down, buy some great produce, add some color and variety to your table. Look at all this awesome stuff here. Tricolor. Tricolor charts, some great beets for color. Look at those fun carrots, and then of course kale. The world's brainwashed us into loving kale all of a sudden. It used to be a cheap throwaway garnish. Gosh, my granddaughter eats like candy. I don't know what her trip is, but good for her. Didn't learn that from me, I'll tell you that. Strawberries, oyster mushrooms fresh off the local farm. Eat local, grow local. Hashtag shop Pomona, hashtag eat Pomona, hashtag love Pomona. Come on down, everybody. Good stuff. Tony Robbins says the new cancer is sitting, so get off your butt. Come on down to the farmer's market. And they're still arriving. Our vendors are still coming. They're still coming in. They're not all here yet. It's a little early. We go 7:30 to 11:30. There's some fresh basil. You're going to want to have some basil to put in the ground along with your tomato plantlings. Then get some nice buffalo mozzarella and some really good olive oil and cracked pepper, and it is an awesome, healthy appetizer. See, our florist is not here yet this morning. Our tamale person is not here yet this morning. Everybody's still setting up. Look at those pretty, pretty trees all in bloom right now. Isn't that awesome? We're right across the street from the Purpose Church and the Congregational Church at Pearl and Garey every Saturday, 7:30 until 11:30. Pomona Farmers Market, hashtag shop Pomona, hashtag eat Pomona, hashtag love Pomona. Come on down. Right on, Tamala. Add color. It makes fun, makes variety, and colors in your diet are a good thing too. Colored foods means you're getting variety. All you're eating is grain. You're gonna feel like just ugh. But get some fresh fruit and some fresh veggies into your diet. Get up, get out of bed, walk around, and get some of these really cool, awesome oyster mushrooms for $4. Look at these fun potatoes. Look at these tiny little potatoes. Isn't that fun? Some farm fresh eggs. A few weeks ago we had some of our Cal Poly Pomona volunteers here, and they were cooking up and serving omelets from the herbs and from the eggs that we have here. So come on down and buy your gifts, get your gifts for your friends, for your pets, for your loved ones. Shop Pomona, eat Pomona, love Pomona. Come on down, everybody. Got all this great artisan crafted bread here, day-old bread, so come on down, pick it up. It's a non-profit, this farmer's market, staffed by volunteers. Me being one of them, I've been volunteering here for years and years and years, and I've eaten way too much of this bread over the past years and years and years. Look at this. This is cool or what? Pretzel bread. It's so good. Pretzel hoagie rolls, squaw rolls, Miner's sourdough rolls, garlic cheese, cheddar cheese, jalapeno cheese. And this sells out early. Usually the sweet stuff, the goodies, sell out early usually. Cornbread, apple cinnamon raisin, lemon, fruit and nut bread, pumpkin, chocolate, berry bread. What's it called? Berry brunch bread. Cranberry walnut bread. Look at that cinnamon toll. All fun stuff, all good stuff. Bagels. Challah. I don't know if we have any more Irish soda bread or not. Yesterday was St. Patty's Day, and I was at a great party last night at the St. Regis Resort down in Laguna for the annual First Team Hall of Fame Awards. But I'm up bright and early promoting Pomona's Saturday Farmers Market here at Pearl and Garey. Every Saturday, 7:30 to 11:30. Buy local, eat local. Hashtag love Pomona. Hashtag eat Pomona. Hashtag shop Pomona. Come on down. Lots of fun produce. The fog is burning off. We've got gifts that you can buy for your friends, your loved ones, your pets. There's some more examples, some fun things to be purchasing.
Hello.
Hashtag shop Pomona, hashtag eat Pomona, hashtag love Pomona. Farmers Market's a non-profit. It's been here for like decades and decades. I've been volunteering here for years. We're right across the street from the Purpose Church at Pearl and Garey. Every Saturday, 7:30 until 11:30. As Tony Robbins says, the new cancer is sitting, so get off your butt and come on down. Come on down to the Pomona Valley Farmers Market at Pearl and Garey and add some great locally grown vegetables to your diet, fruit. Add some color to your table. That tri-colored chard there. Look at the colored radishes. Colors in the cabbage. Gotta have those essentially great oils, some avocados in our diet. Love the strawberries. Apples, tangerines, lemons, grapefruits. We've got it all here at the Farmers Market at Pearl and Garey in Pomona every Saturday morning, 7:30 to 11:30. 7:30 to 11:30, Pearl and Garey, across the street from the Purpose Church and the Congregational Church. Look at those awesome little Brussels sprouts and green beans and red tomatoes. Woo-wee! I see our cut flour guy's not here yet, and our tamale person's not here yet. It's a little early still. We're open to 11:30. The fog is burning off. Come on down and look at our gorgeous trees in bloom. What a great spring we're going to have. We've got some friends out at the desert now enjoying the desert bloom. One of the best desert blooms in decades because of the rains we received in December and January. Remember, I learned that in my biology course at Rio Hondo College bazillions of years ago. A great December rains equals great desert bloom in beautiful Southern California, SoCal. This is the farmers market at Pearl and Garey in Pomona every Saturday, 7:30 to 11:30. Gifts, produce, artisan crafted bread, day old. Buy it, put it in the freezer, lasts a long time, throw it in the toaster. Whole wheat sourdough, rosemary garlic sourdough, come on. Vegetable medley sourdough, country buttermilk, brioche slider buns, sandwich rolls, Gilroy garlic sourdough, jalapeno cheese. The list goes on and on and on. Different every week. We've probably got 80 plus varieties and we never know what's going to be here. So come on down and surprise yourself. Kalamala olive sourdough, shepherd bread, marble rye, Bavarian rye, ciabatta. This is like English muffins on steroids. Here we got wheat and flax, farmer's multi-grain, whole wheat and honey, 6-grain sourdough, hearty 6-grain. This is like a pound plus. It's so heavy, it's just like so much bread for the money. And different shapes and sizes of breads for your with your pasta dinner. Some challah, bagels, cinnamon swirl French toast bread, apple cinnamon brunch bread, berry brunch bread, fruit and nut bread. We usually sell out of the sweet breakfast fun stuff pretty early in the morning, but we still have some left here. Pumpkin, lemon, chocolate, cornbread, cinnamon pull-aparts. We're at Garey and Pearl across from the Purpose Church and the Congregational Church in Pomona every Saturday farmers market, 7:30 to 11:30. Come on down and buy some gifts, some fresh produce, some bread. Enjoy the beautiful blooms of our trees here. Sun's burning off the fog. We've got more people arriving yet. We're still a little early. There's our local Avon vendor also. Hashtag shop Pomona, hashtag eat Pomona, hashtag love Pomona, buy local, grow local, eat local. Look at this wonderful color to add to your table. Onions and beets and carrots and kale, tricolored chard, radishes. Look at the color of the cabbages and the lettuces. Apples and tangerines and lemons and grapefruits. Take credit cards, I think EBT, cash, you name it, we'll take it. We're at Pearl and Garey now until 11:30 every Saturday, across from the Purpose Church in Pomona. Hashtag eat Pomona, hashtag shop Pomona, hashtag love Pomona. Look at the color to add to your diet here. Tony Robbins says the new cancer is sitting, so get off your butt and come on down to the farmers market. Help our local economy and get healthy. Look at those lovely Brussels sprouts, green beans, nice tomatoes, red strawberries, and then add some great herbs to your diet. Plant them in the ground. We've got plantlings here for sale too. Thyme and basil. Buy some plantlings, some tomato plantlings, and buy some basil plantlings, and in a few months you'll have fresh basil with your fresh tomatoes. And buy some good olive oil and some fresh cracked pepper and some buffalo mozzarella, and you'll have people coming to your house every hour of the day. Look at these great ornamentals too for our drought tolerant gardens that are important today. Easy to grow, gorgeous. Look at all the vegetables and the herbs here. We're right at Pearl and Garey till 11:30 today. Across the street from the Purpose Church. Every Saturday, I think, except New Year's weekend. I can smell the crocus. Hope everybody had a great St. Patty's Day. At Pearl and Garey, the Saturday Farmers Market, now until 11:30 every Saturday. Hashtag shop Pomona, hashtag eat Pomona, hashtag love Pomona. Come on down, get some fresh produce, help Pomona out, help yourself out. Buy some gifts too. Take credit cards, EBT, cash. Look at those strawberries. More vendors still arriving. We're here till 11:30. Oyster mushrooms, $4. Look at those. These fun potatoes. Fresh eggs. Right across the street from the Purpose Church at Pearl and Garey every Saturday morning, 7:30 to 11:30. Get your gifts, start thinking about Christmas, start buying for Christmas. Come on down, get some great artisan crafted bread. Thank you, Kathy, for sharing. Hashtag eat Pomona, hashtag shop Pomona, hashtag love Pomona. I love this ciabatta. This is like English muffins on steroids. Love it. Farmer's multi-grain bread, wheat and flax. Flax, another one of those now hip and happening healthy things we've discovered, along with kale. God knows kale used to be a cheap garnish on your plate at Denny's. Now we're told it's good for us. Who would have thunk it? Some challah, bagels, buttermilk, country buttermilk, vegetable medley sourdough, hot dog rolls. This usually sells out pretty fast, our breakfast stuff, our sweet stuff.
Because I'm grabbing it all.
I had dinner at your place the other night, and I told a lot of people about it too. Had your chicken. My wife had chicken and waffles. I had chicken. I had your chicken dinner. I had chicken and greens in mac and cheese. Awesome. Telling everybody about it. Talking about it right now. Go ahead and tell me a little bit about your restaurant.
Well, we started off selling dinners out of our house, and then we just built it up
right here in Pomona.
Yeah. Buying bread from you guys for like 14 years now.
Very good. Hashtag eat Pomona, hashtag shop Pomona, hashtag love Pomona. This is a great restaurant we have here in Pomona on Holt down near East End. Days. Come on down, you guys. Get your chicken and waffles down there. It's a nice place to have a great dinner. My wife and I enjoy it, and I like passing the word. Thanks for coming to our market.
And we have seafood gumbo today with the Alaskan king crab legs.
There you go, seafood gumbo with Alaskan king crab legs at Day Days on Holt near East End. So you guys, hashtag eat Pomona, hashtag shop Pomona. I love the food. It's maybe I don't know, it might be the best fried chicken I've ever had. My wife and I both even had the chicken the next morning for breakfast, and we're talking about how we were just pulling each little piece of meat and delicious goodies off every bone.
You have a great day.
Thank you very much. I will.
Oh, and they have to get this. The sourdough garlic.
Rosemary. There you go. Look at that.
That's the best sourdough
That's the
bread
best.
in
There
the
you
world.
go. Look at that. Look at that. I've eaten way too much of this bread over the years here myself. It's so good. Remember, Pomona Valley Farmers Market's a nonprofit too. Eat Pomona. Hashtag eat Pomona. Hashtag shop Pomona. Hashtag love Pomona. There we go. There's some. That's what I wanted to show you.
Hey, Harry. How many do you get free today?
Irish soda bread. Not much of that left. Fred Van Allen, First Team Real Estate. Christie's, I like to volunteer here at our farmers market almost every Saturday, unless I have a real estate appointment in the morning. But it's great to have this here locally at Pearl and Garey, now until 11:30 every Saturday, right across from Purpose Church. Come on in, start buying some gifts for Christmas. Come on down, Pearl and Garey, start buying your gifts for your friends, your loved ones, for your pets.
And he was like, we get the meal. And I was like, hey, we got this again. So she was like, yeah.
Start thinking about Christmas gifts, folks. Come on down to the farmers market at Pearl and Garey, now until 11:30. Still have vendors arriving. The fog has burned off. We're here till 11:30 at Pearl and Garey, the Pomona Valley Farmers Market. Been here for decades. Hashtag eat Pomona, hashtag love Pomona, hashtag shop Pomona. Come on down. Grow local, eat local. Tony Robbins says the new cancer is sitting. So get off your butt and come on down to our farmers market and purchase some great vegetables, some great produce. You can buy plantlings too and start planting up tomatoes and herbs. We're at Pearl and Garey, the Pomona Valley Farmers Market, till 11:30 today, every Saturday, 7:30 to 11:30. There's some crocus, bougainvillea. Come on down to the farmers market at Pearl and Garey across from Purpose Church and the Congregational Church. We're here every Saturday morning, 7:30 until 11:30. You can buy some great ornamentals here for your drought-tolerant gardens. Plant some great herbs and veggies. Hashtag shop Pomona, hashtag eat Pomona, hashtag love Pomona. Come on down. Non-profit farmers market been going on here for decades in the Purpose Church parking lot. As Tony Robbins says, the new cancer is sitting, so get off your butt. Come on down to the farmers market and enjoy some wonderful produce. Add some color to your table. Add some great vegetables to your diet. Love the Brussels sprouts. Look at that broccoli. Oh, there's some wonderful blueberries, high in oxidants. Oh my God, can you not eat enough strawberries? Right here at Pearl and Garey, now until 11:30 every Saturday. Pomona Valley Farmers Market. We're a non-profit. We have samples. And today the little thing I'm promoting that's fun and unique and different are these wonderful oyster mushrooms for $4. Funky looking things, but they're good. Some fun different root vegetables here. These tiny little potatoes. Fresh eggs. We had our Cal Poly Pomona students here a couple of weeks ago serving up omelets from our eggs here at the farmers market and from our herbs. Some of our folks are still getting set up here. There's some chamomile soap, carrot soap. There's some marmalade. Look at that. Oh, looks good. And you can buy your gifts here too. Start thinking about the holidays. I know that sounds horrible, right? We've got Avon here. We've got gifts for babies, for kids, for pets. The fog is burning off. It's warming up. The sun's coming up. So come on down. Folks are still getting set up here. And we put up the tarps to protect the bread from the sun. Not mildew, but moisture builds up inside of the wrappers, so we want to protect them. And the state of California regularly visits our farmers market and checks out for certificates and proper handling of food and proper displaying of food. So this is a licensed farmers market, non-profit, here at the Purpose Church at Pearl and Garey, across the street from Congregational Church. Hashtag shop Pomona, hashtag eat Pomona, hashtag love Pomona. Come on down, everybody. The sun's up, it's warming up, the fog's gone. Get some of this awesome bread. I've eaten way too much of this bread over the years. Tons of different varieties here. Kalamata, olive sourdough, rosemary sourdough, shepherd's bread, Bavarian rye, marble rye, ciabatta. It's like English muffins on steroids. Farmer's multi-grain, whole wheat and honey, wheat and flax, all different shapes and sizes. Challah bread. We've got a little bit of Irish soda bread left, I think, with St. Patty's Day being yesterday. You know, there's what I'm talking about. If you don't know what Irish soda bread is, that's it right there. Morning, ladies.
How are you today?
Awesome. How are you?
Simply awesome, yes.
Right on.
Yes, yes. If that house painted today, it would be awesomer. Yeah.
My house is being painted right now. Look. See it?
Okay.
It's being painted right now, inside and outside. Floor's being redone.
Oh man, see, I need it out inside. You should be showing.
Look at my tree. It's got my tree all trimmed up too.
How nice is that? Oh, that right there in Garey? Okay,
Uh-huh.
I've seen them. Said the same thing. I hope my guy's coming.
Gonna sell my house. My wife wants a one-story house. That means we're getting a one-story house. I can live in a pub tent with a hot plate, but it's a different story, right? Come on down to the farmers market at Pearl and Garey. I can say these things. My wife's still sleeping. My wife and I were at the St. Regis Hotel in Monarch Bay in Laguna Beach last night for the annual First Team Hall of Fame Awards. So I got up early because this is what I do on Saturday morning. Come on down, get some gifts, get some produce. And I see my battery's low, going low, so it looks like I'm checking out of here pretty darn quick. Every Saturday at Pearl and Garey, the nonprofit Pomona Valley Farmers Market, from 7:30 to 11:30, produce, gifts, and artisan crafted bread. This is Fred Van Allen, First Team Real Estate. Christie's checking out. I'm at 909-261-9711.